Good afternoon. I'm going to tell you straight, I was going to cancel the live. I've been in bed. I am rough as hell. I got this virus. I've been checked for COVID, flu, respiratory something. My blood checks, everything, and it's all coming back okay. But it's not okay because I am burning up and I feel rough as hell. And I have no idea why. You may be wondering why I haven't made videos. Two reasons. One, I got no energy, I'm exhausted, and it's the last thing on my mind. I'm burning up like hell. I really genuinely was not going to make, I genuinely wasn't going to do this live today. Let me just put it up there. I feel like shit. So apart from that, welcome to the live stream, and my internet is playing up, so fuck, I don't know, God knows, I don't know, right? Sorry, I just don't know. You see, look at it, this is not hangover, it's not beer, right? This is not, oh, he's been on the lash. In fact, the complete opposite. I just feel like shit. That is the God's honest truth. I just feel like shit. So feeling better, quite clearly I'm not. That's a no then. Just keep it short, Webby. Go back to bed. Morning, Webby. Not Chang related then. Absolutely not. I knew that's the first thing that people ask. For some reason, people compare being ill and sick with beer. There's no in between in Pattaya. He's ill, it's got to be beer. He's ill, it's got to be his party life. He's ill, it's got to be this. When we are allowed to be sick and ill in his town. Oh, someone sent me a coffee. Cheers, mate. Thanks. Like, I'm not even excited about that. Right? I am absolutely dying. Let me have a look. Oh, Mark. Cheers, Mark. Thanks, mate. Cheers, Webby. Get well soon. Cheers. I really, really appreciate it. Honestly, I'm generally dying. It's weird. I'll have like energy for like half hour, and then I'm absolutely bollocks. I'm supposed to be playing darts tonight. I don't want to let him down, but I mean, the sweat is just pouring off me. This is not going to be one of those happy, crazy lives, if that's what anybody's hoping for. I just can't apologise enough. I just feel like shit. So, Mark, thank you very much for buying me a coffee. When I'm feeling better, I'll put it towards taking Mint out, because she's been great, right? Hi, Webby, you should go back to bed. Do you know what, mate? I'll tell you why I know I'm ill, right? I look at things completely different to you lot. The reason I'm ill is I get up at 8 o'clock every morning, whether I've been on the piss, whether I'm hungover, which I don't get hangovers. But whenever I do in this town, I always get up about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, the latest. I got up today about 1:30. I woke up at 1:30, and it's now 3:30. It's awful. It's just the sweat, right? I got a shower. I went next door for food, couldn't eat that. Had an ice cream with Franco, barely ate that. I just said to Kira now, Franco, I'm going to do the live because I promised I'll do it, and then I'm going to have a lie down. I've got the aircon on, flipping. I've got the aircon on as low as you can get it. Thailand is so much fun, but awful for anyone's health. Food, pollution, health and safety, list goes on. None of this none of this whatsoever is related to food, pollution, and elephant safety. None of this, you know, I'm ill. I got a virus. It's funny, when I was in the valleys of South Wales with the best pollution going, fresh air, and I was ill, nobody ever said to me, oh, you know, it's X, Y, and Z. But everyone jumps on a bandwagon about if you're ill, it's got to be related to beer, pollution, food, bad diet, and so on and so on and so on and so on and so on. It's just never ended, isn't it? I pride myself on answering every question I get asked. So the next question is, what's up with Pattaya Joker? He's being an F-wit. I think it's Capio, and he's jealous. The video he made is just nonsense. I mean, I love it when he starts off the conversation saying, I can't keep his name out of my mouth. He's of no relevance to me whatsoever. And you know, he stated in the bleeding obvious. He says, I come to Pattaya because I couldn't pull in the UK, 100%. I come to Pattaya because I'm a dirty old man, 100%. I come to Pattaya because, you know, I enjoy living in the sex industry, 100%. I'm not sure what part of anything he said was untrue. They had the wrong Ford factory, so what they've done is Google Fords of a Gen and then just make up stories. I said it months ago, his content is stupid. It's stupid. And, you know, I've come to realize, which I realized a long time ago, I mean, I don't give two shits anyway, but I've come to realize that it's all jealousy and hatred and obsession. I think I used the word obsession, actually. People are absolutely obsessed with me. And I laughed my head off when someone turned around and put on the comments, now which is brilliant, now he's a big YouTuber, he cares more. If anybody believes that 14,000, so look how many I go, let's just get it right? If anybody believes that 14,522 subscribers is a big YouTube channel, then they're away with the fairies. That's a small YouTube channel that I've grown and nurtured for the last 3 years. Probably 4 years if you count Wales. And you've got to ask yourself a question. Forget the YouTubers that they're abusing. Why would anybody with a good, successful life, happy in their life, married with children, nice house, nice job and everything, why would anybody go out of their way to make a video abusing other people? They do it because they're not happy, they're not successful. It's a scientific fact that people that have failed, if they can project their failure onto somebody else, then it looks like that they are succeeding. It's just complete and utter garbage. So that's my take on that. Is he a fuckwit? I've never met him, so I can't say if he is or not. I got no problems meeting anybody. If somebody wants to meet me and have a go, that's absolutely fine. And apparently, that's only part one. And my daughter, which I found hilarious, I sent the video to my son sent it to my daughter, And my daughter phones me and she'll burst out laughing, right? And she says, oh my God, I didn't realise there were so many wankers and lowlifes and down and outs in this world. And that came from my daughter. And we both burst out laughing. In 2.5 weeks' time, 2 weeks Tuesday, I think, I'm going to spend a month with my son, his wife, and my girlfriend on 3 islands in Pattaya. I'm going to have the time of my life. I'm going to have amazing time with the people I love. I call that an absolute success in life. You know, I'm not bragging, I'm not giving it the big one. I worked my balls off in a factory I hated for years, or a job I hated for years, being stuck, being at the wheel. I retired at 48. I'm enjoying the trappings of my life, and for anybody that's a down and out mess that goes on and makes these videos, I would suggest you go and look at your own life and where you are in the world compared to me, and then come back and make a comment. That's probably about all I can say. So I hope that answers that question. Whether you should go back to bed, mate, I will be going soon. Hi, Webby, from a cold, bleak Gloucestershire. Hello, mate, how are you? I hope everything is well, and I hope you're having a great time. And the clocks go back or go forward. The clocks go forward tonight, so it should make it easier for people to come onto my channel. And I always say about my channel, you know, as far as I'm concerned, right, listen, this channel was made purely for fun, entertainment, and information, right? It grew bigger than I ever thought or expected. People can have opinions or not have opinions. I did my tax return. I filled in, my spreadsheet this week with my girlfriend about my incomings and my outgoings and everything else. And I rest assured that YouTube as a financial brickwork or part of the puzzle, YouTube is a long way down my financial obligations to the tax man, even though I do declare it, and I declare everything, because the reason I declare everything, because I know there are sad individuals that would love to report me and say, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm not declaring this, I'm not declaring that. So I do everything legal and above board, so that when people like to try to get people into trouble, it's very difficult when you're doing everything legal and above board. Webby, what's it like in May and June? Quiet and absolute amazing, and it doesn't rain much, if at all, and you'll have a great time, mate. That's all I can say. You do not want to come here for Songkran. I'm going to play Songkran in, believe it or not, Khao Road with my son in Bangkok. Do I want to do it? Not really. Do I want to spend time with my boy playing Songkran? I've played it with my daughter, so I want to play it with my son. So, and then I'm going to the islands to get away from Songkran. Go back to bed and rest. Take care. Stay hydrated. I'm drinking this, mate, the Diora Lights, or whatever they fucking called. It's strange. Do you know what, James? It's strange, right? Like I'm gonna actually agree with you, Bayo, right? I got flu in Pattaya. I thought I was dying. It's strange because wherever you are in the world, well, for me anyway, I always want to go home. Right? When I'm ill, I always say I want to go home. I want to go home. But now I am home, and this is my home, and it's it's not nice being ill when you're away from people you love, put it that way. And I'm not a dramatic, I'm not overplaying this, but this happened the same time as I had the motorbike accident, which was crazy. The fact that Pattaya Joker can only get views from talking shit about others says a lot about him as a person. Wouldn't want to live like that. Well, you say views, right? You say views. Let's have a little look, right? You know, we say views, you know, it's a fucking joke, right? 700 views. That's not really, and you know, we could look at other, where's he by? You know, I don't want to, you know, 600 views, 900 views, 1.3, 1.5, 1.6, you know, 200. You know, I wouldn't mind if he made a video about himself and said how much of a success he is. He's Aussie. He's an absolute failure. Fact, Webby, you are one of the biggest YouTubers, but Mac TV has more and is better and more popular. He's a lot younger. He got a different audience to me. He's got more subscribers than me. He got more views than me. He's in a different stage of his life than me. I've done my hard work. I've done my shit. I've done my stint. I've never, ever said that I'm one of the biggest YouTubers, that I'm one of the best YouTubers in Pattaya. I've never said any of that. Can I get a crowd of people to come out and drink and party with me? Easy. I can get 20 people like that. I proved it for the last 2 years. Does that make me a big YouTuber? No. So, you know, to compare me to anybody, I don't see the relevance. And, you know, I'm trying to be really tidy here. I don't see the relevance of, like, I don't compare Dragon's Den to The Apprentice. I like The Apprentice. I like Dragon's Den. They're two different entertainment platforms. It's never come out of my mouth that I'm better than any YouTuber or worse than any YouTuber. There's a lot, and I stand by this, there's a lot of new YouTubers that have come into Pattaya the last two months, 3 months, who are absolutely diabolical. Their information is incorrect. The way they conduct themselves is incorrect. They jump in on content of other people. They're false, and the content is absolute garbage. Now, if other people like that sort of content and they watch that content over my content, that's not really a big deal to me whatsoever. I got 131 people on now. When I was in Wales, I was hitting 250. My overall views on my lives before was about 4,500. Now it's about 2,000. Do I look at that as a failure? No. Do I look at that as a success? No. I just look at it as I'm doing a live stream. You like my content. You don't like my content. You know, it is what it is. If you like my content, watch my content. And if you don't like my content, well, that's fine as well. You know, I don't understand what more I can say. And, you know, someone put on one of them fucking stupid potato jokers. He was never liked in the Swansea plant in Fords, right? I've never worked in Fords or Swansea. I've never, ever, ever, ever worked in Fords of Swansea. So what they do is they Google it. Oh, there's a Ford factory there in South Wales. It's got to work there. Let's just make up a story. And I have other comments like, oh, I met Webby once and he's a wanker. I met him. That's not true. So what we buy now? Watch that Capia video, bang out of order. It's up to him, mate. It's his content. Probably never been a Pattaya. He has been a Pattaya. Jealous fool on benefits, living with his mother, no doubt. I don't care, mate. Any channel above 10 subs, I think, is quite an achievement. 140, why are you supporting Capio? Mate, up to him. Listen, up to him. And I just, before I read that, I just said exactly what, and he's no doubt watching now. I'm taking snippets and it's weird. But I said it before I even seen that message. You like my channel, great. You don't like my channel, great. You like other people's, well, I don't care what it is. You can, it could be the worst content in the world, right? If somebody likes it, that's amazing. If there's an audience for this nonsense, amazing. But what I will say is, I've met a lot of trolls, and every one of them is a down and out loser. They're skint. Every one of them. I've never met a troll that I thought, oh, he's a tiny guy, I wouldn't mind having a drink with him. The absolute scum of the earth. And there's no more to say on it. What part of Wales are you from? I'm from Cardiff. I live in Bangkok. Happy to see your stream. I'm from Bridgend, mate. From Bridgend, about 20 miles from Cardiff. Morning, Webby. The motor show is on in Bangkok. Are you going this year? The Ford stand are expecting you, mate. I made a video on it in December, I think it was. I won't be going again. I enjoyed it, but I won't be going again. I'm not a lover on Bangkok, anyway. You Pattaya guys get quite sick a lot. I've been here 3 years. I've been sick a couple of times. So I'm not sure how you call that off. What you're saying is the people that you know are sick. Believe me, there's thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people living in Pattaya, and we all know sick. All right, Webby, how are you, mate? Hope you're feeling much better. I'm feeling like shit. Morning, Webby. How is it going, bud? Please don't change whatever you are doing because it's great. Don't worry about what other YouTubers are doing. Everybody got their own thing. Yours is working. Mate, at the end of the day, Pete, I just made a statement there, right? It is what I just don't care. And then when you say you don't care, you got the trolls going, oh, he says he don't care, but he does care. Listen, I've said this until I'm blue in the face about anyone in life, right? You would take a little bit of information back here, right, and process it in your head, right? You should never, ever, ever, ever make a statement about anybody unless you've met them and you know them, right? I'm not going down that road. I'm not playing tit for tat. Did I say if anybody uses my content and puts it on their channel, 100% I will be reporting them for copyright. 100%. And why not? It's my content. I spent time and effort making that content. Why should I give it to people to use? If I want to use a song on my videos, like I did with the go-kart, and I have to pay. I have to pay cash for it. Why should I let anybody make 1 baht off my content? Simple as that. I think views for Pattaya vloggers are going down because it's all doom and gloom. When I first started watching Thailand content, it seemed like a fun place to be. Yeah, yeah. I have to agree. I have to totally 100% agree. Change the subject, moving out there August time, all being well, but can you get replacement wise bank cards? You don't need them, mate. If you were living out here, right? If you were planning on moving out here, you don't need any bank cards at all. You don't need any. I go out with my phone. I've never got money on me. I've never got a card on me. So if you are moving out there, don't worry about. And in fact, on your Wise app, there's a digital Wise card. You just scan that. You don't need. Listen, you don't need to be doing what you're doing in the West, right? You don't need. You don't need to live like you did in the West. You don't need cards, money, so on and so on and so on. You can pay. You can scan everything. And if you live in here, you'll have a bank account. Cash is king. I totally disagree with that. Webby, is Phnom Penh worth a visit? What's it like? Watch my video on Phnom Penh. Phnom Penh is absolutely incredible. Brilliant fun. I'd love to go back there. I'd go back there in a heartbeat. I love the place. Your sickness could be down to seasonal change, Webby. It happens everywhere around the world, mate. Mate, it could be anything. It could be anything. Wise app is apparently, mate, unless you got information on it, right? You shouldn't say anything because people just take it as read. At this moment in time, when we're having this conversation, I've been using Wise for the last 3 years. I've never had any issues with it, any problems with it. They're not all of a sudden going to turn around and make it worse. If anything, they're going to make it better. So I wouldn't worry about, is it going to be this, is it going to be that? At this moment in time, that's how you use it. And I have no issues with it whatsoever, right? Just watch the Pattaya Joker video, Albert video, up to him. Don't bother me. And that's the funny thing. I know a lot of people think that I'm a liar, and that's fine. It bothers you a lot more than what it bothers me. Just honestly, don't bother me. I'll be in Phnom Penh this weekend, first time. How's the bar scene? Well, one is open 24 hours. It's open, the bars don't close. It's $100, $100 US all night, $50, and a drink, $5 for sake. So that's it in a nutshell. And it's all right, it's good fun. You'll enjoy yourself. And I got 31 thumbs up. So if you don't want to buy me a coffee, no issues whatsoever. It's not really irrelevant. It's not really compulsory. But I've got 118 on. I got 31 thumbs up. So at least you can give me a thumbs up. And if you do like my content, like, subscribe, and share. And I got no qualms that my YouTube has gone right down the tubes with the algorithm because I haven't been making anything because I can't be fucking bothered. Anybody who can retire before 67 is winning. I would love to be able to do that. Pattaya Joker's a fool. Up to him, mate. And do you know what? Even the replies are probably him. What would a really good monthly budget? Oh, here we go. What do you want to do? What do you want to do for, if you come to live here, where do you want to live? How many bedrooms do you want? Do you want a girlfriend? Do you don't want a girlfriend? Do you want to go on a piss every night? Do you want to partake in the entertainment every night? Do you want to go to Walker Street every night? Do you want to stay in every night? So until you tell me what your idea of living here is, then I'll give you probably an accurate budget to the £200. Oh, you know, I am gone for the last couple of days, so I'm not going to spend much money, am I? Really funny you should ask that, because on my live on Wednesday, I brought this was brought up about the fuel in Pattaya, right? Every time I've gone, there's been no problems. In fact, no queues. So I'm not going to call people liars, because they might have gone different times to me. But every time I've gone to fill up, apart from one time, there was no 95. There was no queues. There was no 95. So I put 91 in. That was about 2 weeks ago. Now, no issues whatsoever. I just fill up. I haven't seen any dramas or anything. But that's not to say. Yeah, but listen, I always say 100k, mate, and I understand why you say 100k, but I've revised the way I'm thinking. 100k is to live a good life. Go out when you want, not worry about money, do what you want, and so on and so on and so on. 100k is spot on. But if you don't drink, you don't partake in the girls, and you just want to eat in a market on your own every day and not really bother with anybody and not go out and not enjoy yourself, well, you could do it on 40k. You know, you could quite easily live here on 1,000 baht a day if you didn't do anything. Okay, I'm not really a drinker. Might do the nightlife thing once a week. I would be happy in a one-bedroom condo. I would mostly eat Western food. What would a decent budget be for me? 60,000 baht a month. I'd say you could live on 60,000 baht a month, but then you have to understand you want clothes, you want your visa. I'm saying 60,000, you know, but then you'd be paying. So say you paid 15,000 for your condo and your bills, you'd be left with 45,000. That's 1,500 baht per day for medical bills if you need them, and that's the problem. Food, clothes, toiletries, so on and so on and so on. Do you know, I've got to agree with Crazy Fish. I really have to agree with him. Between 30 and 50,000 is 100% surviving, and just pray that you're never ill. 60 to 80,000 is thriving. I'll agree with that. And 80 to 120 roll the red carpet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to totally agree with that whole. So that whole, yeah, Andrew, I can't dispute that. I agree. Jenks is on. Yes, Webby mate. How's it going, Bat? Are you okay? Hope all is well. It's been a somber little one as well, haven't it? I got one troll on, but Wolf sorted out and fucked off, so that's all right. I was gonna delete him, but he's already fucking fucked him off. It's funny, you know, how people are jealous of me. That I'll never get that. I'll never ever understand that. As long as I live. As long as I live, I'll never understand it. And if this is your first time you watched my live streams, they know me a lot happier and fun than this. I've got 50 likes. So that's 1 in 3 of you. That's 2 in 3 of you and not giving me a thumbs up. Come on, shocking, right? All good, mate. Hope is well with you. I'm okay. Just got a virus or something, I think. But it's strange because I've stopped sweating, right? I'm starting to come around a bit, and then give it 20 minutes. I'm back to square one. Right. So let me get some water. Right. Let me get some water, and try and come up with a couple of questions so we can carry on and have a great live here. There you go. Is it easy to get a 6-month visa for Thailand? Just tourists, not a work or resident visa. I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is, I don't know anything that is difficult to get in Pattaya. That's the honest truth. I don't know anything that is difficult to get in Pattaya. So, you know, we can have a question about, is it this easy? That's the truth. Whether it's a visa or anything, whatever you want in this town, you can get anything. Might have been that virus from India that's spreading like crazy, but I hope not. I'm fucking dying. Honest to God, it's awful. Throat, right? I mean, I can barely speak as it is, right? But that's just not good. Not good at all. So I'm gonna give myself some love anyway, because you lot to know, right, boys? I'm sure you can give me some love. Look, I just give myself some love because I love myself, right? Because I feel sorry for myself. I'm real down in the dumps, I am, right? Honestly, I feel fucking terrible. Sean retracted his message. I'm not sure why, but it was basically something like, people are jealous in all walks of life. People was never jealous of me when I was working 12-hour nights on a Saturday or Sunday. People were never jealous of me when I used to work 12-hour nights on a Sunday and then go back into work on a Monday afternoon and then double back for the second time to do a 12-hour day shift on Tuesday. Never seen anyone jealous of me then. Never seen anyone jealous of me when everybody was out partying while I was stuck in a factory putting bolts into engines. I never seen any bad, negative comments then. I never heard anybody saying to me, Webby, I'm totally jealous of you. I'm totally jealous of you when I'm in bed sleeping and you were working your balls off to earn money to live your dream. I never seen any of that. People look at me, I probably look at other YouTubers and think, oh my God, I wish I could do this, I wish I could do that. You know, how the hell is he doing this and how the hell is he doing that? Well, I done it through pure hard work and giving up half of my life. Thus, I'm gonna have to disagree with you there, mate. Right? Be careful when you get a Thai bank account. If they close it, you will lose everything. One, that's not true, and secondly, you can only open up a Thai bank account now if you got the proper visas. Right? They don't just shut bank accounts down for no reason whatsoever. They shut bank accounts down because you shouldn't and you wasn't entitled to open one up in the first place. So it's not be careful. If you're doing things correct and the appropriate way, then by, and I hear this about Thailand all the time, going, oh, this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is wrong. I have been here 3.5 years, I've been coming here for donkey's years, and I've never ever known anybody to pay money to the police, to pay corruption money, to have things closed down when they haven't done anything wrong. So you have to understand, right? If you do something wrong in any country in the world, you get punished, right? Whether it's financial or whatever, or your liberties taken away or whatever. But for some reason in Thailand, people say, oh, this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is wrong. If you abide by the law anywhere you are, you won't have any issues, you won't have any problems. Webby, people are jealous in all types of situations, mate. For me, I admire you. I'm 51 and want to be out there now, but have a few loose ends to clear up. Meantime, I'll watch and admire you. Thank you very much, Sean. I appreciate that. I, Webby, don't rise to other YouTubers. I don't, mate. And I haven't rise to anybody. I don't rise to the trolls. The only reason that this conversation is happening now, because I was asked the question. No other reason that I was asked. If I get asked the question, I'll answer it. Don't worry, just let them get on with it. You will say you're not, but you're talking about trying to explain yourself. Just ignore them. No, mate, I'm not actually trying to explain it. I'm answering the questions. I wouldn't have mentioned it. I actually wouldn't have mentioned it. Someone asked me a question, I'll answer them. I think that's part of my DNA. I was a shop steward. I'm not a politician. Someone asks me a question, I'll answer it. Even if someone says, Webby, I think you're a wanker, I'll say, okay, your grounds for calling me a wanker are, and then it all goes quiet. Are you going to make any more out and about Pattaya videos, like where the gents clubs are and places to eat? I like them ones. But I'm going, my comments aren't showing up. Well, that one just did. I'm going to make a few videos. It's just, I wake up, right? I don't wake up 8 o'clock. By 11 o'clock, I'm itching to go and do something. I can't go to bed, right? I can't go to bed. I'm just knackered. Supposed to be playing darts tonight. What are you hearing about? My son changed his flight to a direct flight, and it cost him an extra £800. He phoned me about an hour ago before I come on this live, and they've gone up another £1,000. So, you know, I've never been one to scaremonger. I'm just said the truth. If you come in here and you can get yourself a cheap-ish direct flight and a good deal, you should book, because they're not going to be coming down anytime soon. You know, I'm not a travel agent, but I would be booking. Thailand vloggers and streamers get a load of shit from trolls for some reason, because they're jealous, mate, and they're weird. Hi, Webby, been back from Pattaya a week. I'm already having the holiday blues. Hopefully to be back in August for my big 50th. Brilliant. And invite me to your wedding. Invite me to your birthday. Hi, Webby, hi, mate. They had to pull the rug on the bank accounts. They had to, in my opinion, way too many financial frauds going on. It's very political, very quickly. Well, at the end of the day, there was people that had opened up bank accounts that didn't even exist. They didn't even exist. Imagine doing that back in your home country. I got 3 bank accounts, never even been questioned. I have never even had a text to say they're closing them down. Why? I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. Why do expats do for the health accident insurance? What do expats do for best? I don't know, but God knows, I haven't got any. My bank account is still working and it's been opened on a tourist visa when you could open it on a tourist visa, went through an agent. I bet that was over 5 years ago. They wouldn't have just closed it down for that reason, mate. I'm not trying to contradict them, but there is no way would they just shut your bank account down because you went back to the UK. I don't believe that at all. So you was here on a retirement visa, right? Or a visa that gives you a legal right to have a Thai bank account, and you went back to another country and they shut it down. Well, there you go, 2 years. So why should you have a bank account in this country? I'm just being honest. And if you went back to that country, then you haven't got the appropriate visas to have the bank account. So there you go. Hi mate, I've just booked my 2-month stays, 860 direct flights. Brilliant. See you soon, Mike. Oh, happy days. Will you document the islands, Webby? It will be good to see different, if any. I'm going to make probably about 10, maybe 12 videos of when I go away. All right, sorry. I've contradicted, got around. Sorry. But I guarantee the person that lost his bank account is because he didn't have a legal right to have it, right? Just book direct, 879 with Eva on website. They tell you cheapest dates. Brilliant. I said mine still works. Yeah, I apologize. I do apologize. I got it wrong. I'm going over to the members area in about 12 minutes time, or 10 minutes time. Go on there for about 20 minutes, and then I'm done. I'm done for the day. If you want to support my channel, there's the links there. Buy me a coffee. You haven't got to, right? I don't really give a shit. The thumbs up, I do care about. If you like my content, like, subscribe, and share. And if you want to partake in, do you like my, this is my favorite emoji, this one. I love that emoji, right? And I give some love as well. And if you do like my content, like I said, like, share, and subscribe. If you want to join in the debate and conversation, then that's all you got to do is send a message. And now I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, there we are, I'm back. There you go. I'll give some lovely smiley faces. I can't believe, right? I've done a live like this. Good shout about booking flights early. Usually I book last minute, get a reasonable deal, but now all this shit has changed. Mate, I do try my best to, I don't, there's one thing nobody can say about me, right? When something happens, I'm not the first there. I don't jump on the bandwagon. I don't scaremonger. I don't do anything. Go home. I don't know who you're talking to about, me or not. I don't scaremonger or try to win brownie points or subscribers or views by telling bullshit. I just see what I seen and I report on it. Looking at renting in your place, mate. Airbnb want 25,000 a month. Does that sound about right for you? No, it does not. I can get you in here for half that. 25,000 is ridiculous. You can get a that's, fuck that, I won't be paying that, right? I would not be paying that. Someone wants me to go home, so he's come on, yeah, just tell me to go home. I am home, weirdo. Message deleted by Franco. I'll ask the question, because I did see it. Nothing's happening. It's all gone quiet. He is a silent partner, which was agreed, and he gets his dividend at the end of the month. regardless what the club is doing. I think that's not a bad agreement. That's not a bad arrangement. So I appreciate you deleting it, Frank, but I can answer that. Just booked my flights and an hotel yesterday for March next year. 600 flights from Dublin. That's a pretty good price. Loved your videos on gentlemen's clubs. What goes off in there? Fell in love with the cashier in Pattaya. She was well fit. Yeah, she's a smart little thing. Not a Gulf airline either. Just recently seen your soy boycott videos. All I can say is wow. Was over that most days absolutely brilliant. There we are, look, mate. So I'm saving people on flights. I'm also making sure you all have good holidays. Lads, flying through Singapore, not affected with the bothering Iran and isn't any more expensive. Did it last week myself. And there you go, boys. So, I mean, even if, you know, I am trying to give you factual advice and trying to save you money. That's all I ever try to do. I had no retirement visa, but they have closed my bank account down because you're not entitled to it. There you go. And what's wrong with that? So a bank closes your bank account down because you're not legally entitled to have a bank account. And I rest my case on that one. So what I said about 20 minutes ago is spot on. You might not like what I say, but I'm telling the truth. A bank, a legitimate bank, shut your bank account because you got it illegally. There you go. Hello, Webby. Seen you on your bike the other day in Cybercow traffic. I was chilling, people watching, having a few beers. Top man. Brilliant. It's nothing better than people watching on holidays in Cybercow. Probably the best soy in the world. The exchange rate seems to be improving as well. 43 to the pound this morning in TT. Generally, honestly, when you live here, for me, it's irrelevant. The exchange rate is totally irrelevant to me. I tried Lufthansa a few days ago. It was 720 when I first checked. I've flown with them and it was okay. I come next month. Shall we meet up? There you go. Yes. If my flight is cancelled June the 1st and I land in Doha, I'll be getting direct. Looked last night, it was 1,165 needs must. They went to 980 and yesterday it was 1,002. Well, there you go. You know, there you go. The prices are going up. Nothing's going to be coming down while this war is carrying on. That I'll tell you. You ain't going to get any good deals anywhere or anything, right, while this war is going on. Oh, God, my throat's in bits. Anyway, boys, I'm going to love you and leave you. If you want to come over to my members area, you're more than welcome. It's not big money, it's fucking pennies, in fact. I'll consider the live for another 20, 30 minutes. Webby, top 3 English, full English and parts. They're all the same, but they're all the same. Honestly, they're all the same. You pay 100 baht, you get something half tidy. I enjoyed the one on Soy 6, the Queen Vic the other day. That was nice. They're all the same, but they're all the same. Anyway, I'm going over to the private members. So